Alright, welcome to everybody that's joining. Give me 1 second, let me just share this in the chat as well. Give me 1 second here, guys. Alright, welcome to everybody that's joining. How are you guys doing? Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. I am live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and on Discord right now. We are live literally everywhere. We are going to be going over the JSTStream strategy. I use this strategy to trade every single day. Welcome Naughty, welcome Wiseycut, welcome Pino as well. We go over this strategy every single day. This is the strategy that I've been using for the past year, or it's been longer than a year now. I've made over, let's see how much we've made. We've made over $46,000 since I started using this strategy about a year ago. And that's been consistent gains over a long period of time. Now, I do the same thing every single time I enter a trade, and that's what I'm going to be discussing. That's what I'm going to be explaining to you guys, is how to use this strategy, because this strategy, honestly, after testing a lot of different systems, a lot of different strategies, this is the only one that seems to work over a long period of time. Now, the strategy is going to be from JSTStream.com. If you guys don't know already, that's where the strategy is from. That's where you can get access to it. Let me share the link here. Mello saying, excited for this. Look forward to these lives all day. Great to have you here. All right, so if you go to that link tree right there, this will take you to JSTStream.com. The first link will take you to this website. All you got to do is make an account. It's completely free, and you will get these range bars running on Forex, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and indices and equities as well. So all of the major markets, all of the major pairs for these different markets, you will find the range bars for. So this strategy can be replicated on all of these different markets. We're going to be looking at BTC today because it is the only one that runs on the weekends. Crypto runs on the weekend, but BTC is the one that we're mainly going to be looking at. Maybe we'll look at XRP as well, but I like to trade BTC on the weekends as well. That's the beauty of Bitcoin. You can trade it 24/7, whether it's a holiday, whether it's a weekend. No matter what day it is, you're able to trade BTC. Now, when you guys go to JSTStream.com, you'll also get access to this videos tab right here, and that will take you to this page, which has a lot of amazing videos. So everything that you would need to get started, from how to, set up your demo account, how to use the range bars, how to look for pullbacks and reversals, which I'm going to be going over as well, mastering different indicators, and much, much more, right? So they've got all of these amazing videos that are going to help you get started, everything from the beginning, step one, till the very end, to make you a really knowledgeable and experienced trader, all from watching these videos. So make sure you go and start watching those videos right away. All right. So again, JSTStream.com is available completely free in the link in my bio. You'll also find the link to the trading platform that we're going to be using. It's AbbadoMarkets.com. Abbado Markets is the trading platform. That's the second link in the link tree. Now, the reason why we use this trading platform is because they have extremely low spreads, which is what you can see right here. They don't charge any commissions or swaps on your trades, and they give you a 5% bonus on your deposit as well. So it's an absolutely amazing platform to use. They've got, Bitcoin, they've got commodities, Forex, stocks, indices, everything that you would want to trade on the one platform. So you don't need multiple different accounts. You can trade everything on the one platform. So definitely go and get your account set up. Get your account funded. We're going to be trading live every single day. Can you guys hear me all right? Let me know if you guys can hear me in the Discord and on the different streams. Is the audio all right? You guys can hear me? Awesome. Awesome. All right. So again, I go live every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern. Hello, sorry, you're saying I can hear you fine. All right, awesome. So I go live every single day at 9 a.m. Sometimes I do another one earlier in the day as well. I come on live to show you guys how the strategy works, answer all of your questions, help you guys all get started, and obviously we do some live trades as well. Now, if you guys have any questions at any point during the live, you guys can send them in the chats. I'm looking at all the chats right now, so you guys can type them out in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Anything that you guys need help with, ask away. Don't feel shy. We're going to be discussing the different indicators as well as the range bars and all of that great stuff. All right. Now, getting started right away from the range bars, what we are looking at on the range bars, why they look so different to what you're seeing over here is because these are based solely on the movement of the market. They're completely independent of time, right? So they're not based on time whatsoever. A lot of people ask, like, what time frame are the range bars based on? They are completely independent of time. That means that only when there's significant movement in either direction will you see new candles form. There will not be any candles forming if there's not enough movement. So let's say we have a market that's relatively flat. It's just a little bit up, a little bit down, not really having any significant movement. Maybe it's like 10, 15 points up, 10, 15 points down. It's relatively flat. You will not see new candles form on the range bars, right? It will eliminate that noise from the market on these charts. You won't see that. Instead, what you're going to see, which is what we're seeing right here, is clear trends. Right here, what we're seeing is we had the market pull back from here back up to here, and that's what we're seeing with these green bars right here. Now, if the market continues down, you're going to start to see red candles form right there. We're starting to see those red candles form. If it pushes back further, then you're going to see that candle fully complete and then another one form, right? Right now, there's not been enough movement for it to form another candle. Right now, it's still hovering around that range, which, hasn't triggered a new candle yet, right? So why not seeing all of that noise, why avoiding all of that noise is so important for our trades is because instead of seeing that noise, what we're seeing instead is clear trends. You're seeing linear movement in the market, right? You're seeing, rather than having, a huge candle up, a smaller candle down, another candle down, a tiny candle right here, you're not really having clear indications of what the market is doing when you're having these tiny candles. You're instead seeing linear trends with the range bars. Right, so this is going to be really helpful because this is what we're going to be trading based on. We're going to be looking at these range bars every single time we enter a trade. Now, the main things that we're going to be looking for when we look to enter our trades are two main things that I look for, right? So the one thing is going to be pullbacks in the market. Now, pullback looks like this, where the market, let's say, is going into an uptrend. You're seeing green candles forming. Then what happens is you start to see some red form, and then it continues green. So the red forming right here was the pullback. So right here, for example, we're seeing a pullback possibly in the opposite direction where we had the market was red for a while. Then what we had was a few green candles form, and then it continued red. Now, it looks like that pullback is continuing a little bit more, but we're going to see where that trend goes. But a pullback, literally, very simply, is just the movement moving in the opposite direction before continuing the trend. So that can happen in both directions, whether it goes from a downtrend, has a pullback in the uptrend direction before continuing down, or it goes from an uptrend, pulls back down before continuing the uptrend. Now, that's one thing that we're going to be looking for. The second thing is reversal. So a reversal looks like the market going complete flip, going from an uptrend to a downtrend, or from a downtrend to an uptrend, right? So those are reversals in the market. That's another thing that we're going to be looking for, all right? So those are the main things that we're going to be looking for on the range bars. What we confirm that with are these two different indicators that you guys see on my screen. Let me show you guys how to get them just in case you don't know. All you do is go to the indicators tab, go to the indicator store and search for super trend. Once you find this, you hit install, and now you've got it installed on your chart. The next thing you do is you search, you click the all tab on the left, search for SAR, and find the SAR, click install as well, the parabolic SAR, and apply that to your chart. Under JSTStream, BTC is under cryptocurrencies or commodities. So it's under cryptocurrencies right here on the top left. This is the Bitcoin one. So if you maximize your screen, and maybe change the quality to the higher quality, you'll see that on the top left, it says BTC USD right up here. It's not going to show that because my mouse is there. But if you look on the top left, it says BTC USD. This one is Litecoin, XRP, and Ethereum. Right, so that's what's there. You can maximize them on your own screen as well, just to get a better understanding of what you're looking at. But yes, the top left on cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. Top left on commodities is gold, so XAU USD. All right. Now, how do I apply those indicators to my chart? I go to the indicators tab, go to the trend section, and apply the super trend indicator. Default settings, I don't change around any of the settings, and now I've got this lovely green and red line on my chart. Very, very simply, when I'm looking at this line, when it is green, it's indicating an overall uptrend. When the line goes red, it's indicating an overall downtrend, right? So you can go back and back test it as well. Whenever you have the flip, you can see how it reverses in the market. There's a few areas of failure, of course, because it's not a perfect system. That's why we use other tools as well. So the super trend is not perfect on its own. That's why we use other indicators and other confirmations as well. But very, very simply, when the super trend is green, it's indicating an overall uptrend. When the line is red, it's indicating an overall downtrend. Now, the second one that I was talking about was the parabolic SAR. Apply that one with default settings as well, and now you're going to see a bunch of dots on your screen. Now, when the dots are below the candles, it's indicating an overall uptrend. When the dots are above the candles, it's indicating an overall downtrend. And obviously, when it reverses, you guys see what happens to the market. All right. Now, when we're using these together, this is what we look for, all right? So we want everything to be telling us the same thing when we are looking to enter. So for example, right now the super trend is green, right? So the super trend is green. It's indicating an uptrend because it is green. But the PSAR, the parabolic SAR, is currently pointing in the downtrend direction, right? So these two indicators are currently telling us contradicting things. They're not telling us the same direction. So what I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to be waiting for either one of them to be pointing in the same direction as the other. So I want either the super trend to go red. So I either want the super trend to go red, or I want the parabolic SAR to go in below the candles, also indicating an uptrend. My super trend indicator only shows green, no red line. Is it because I'm using a demo account? No. What time frame are you on? And also, what you can do is you can remove it. So double click it and hit delete, and then just apply it again. So just apply it again, and then you will see it refreshed. All right. And what time frame are you on? Let me know what time frame you are on as well, because that has a big impact as well. So if you look at 1 hour candles, for example, the super trend is green the whole way. But on a smaller time frame, you can see that there's variations in the trends, and the trend obviously has some reversals, some dips, and all of that stuff. So it depends on which time frame that you're looking at and what market you're looking at. So if you're looking at BTC right now, on the 5-minute, it will look the same as it does on mine. All right? And if it doesn't, let me know, and then I can help you out further. Yeah, so if it is, whenever you do log in, a good habit that you could have is just to reapply it, right? So just remove it and then reapply it to your chart. That's a good habit to have, just reapplying the indicator. Super trend, boom. All right. Now, what we're going to be looking for, again, is for everything to be pointing in the same direction. So right now, the market is relatively flat. It's just hovering around this range where it's just flat. It's not having a clear direction either in the uptrend direction or the downtrend direction. So what we're doing is we're waiting, we're being patient, and we're waiting for our entry. So I'm not going to enter, until I get that indication. So right here, we're going to see the PSAR dots are probably going to flip very, very soon. The parabolic SAR has flipped. And so now what we're going to be looking for is we're going to be waiting for a pullback in the market. We're going to be waiting for some red candles on the range bars so that we can enter our trade. All right. Now, because the PSAR dots are below the candles, then the super trend is green as well. Both indicators are telling us that the market is continuing up. Now what I'm going to be looking for is for some red candles. I'm going to be waiting for that pullback to happen on the range bars. When I see that pullback happen, when I see those red candles form on the range bars, that is when I'm going to be looking to enter my trade. All right. And I'm going to be looking to enter a buy position, because all of those indicators are telling us an uptrend is happening. All right. So we are going to be looking for an uptrend very soon, waiting for that pullback to happen. As that pullback happens, we are going to be looking to enter. We're starting to see those red candles, that red candle form on the range bars. It's not strong enough to trigger a new candle yet, so we're going to be patient. Now we're starting to see it a little bit more. So let's see if we can try and get an entry here. Let's enter into a trade here. I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit right away. So every single time I enter a trade, I set my stop loss at 100 points below my entry and set my take profit at 100 points above my entry. So since my entry on this buy trade was 98,710, my stop loss is right here at 98,610, so 100 points below. Danny, welcome. And my take profit is 100 points above at 98,810, 100 points above my entry. All right, we just entered into this buy trade here. Now we're going to wait. We're going to be patient and wait to see where this trade closes. We're already in profit. One of the beauties of using a trading platform that has low spreads, why it's so important, is because, look, Bitcoin just had a small movement. And, I already crossed into my profit, guys. We're at $200 in profit, halfway to my take profit already. All that I did was I entered on that pullback. Let's wait and see where this trade closes. I have my stop loss set. I have my take profit set. I'm not going to exit this trade early. I'm not going to adjust my take profit or stop loss. I'm not going to pull my stop loss up to break even. I'm not going to do anything else, because anything you do at this point is getting emotionally involved in your trade because you think that you know better than the strategy that has been proven to work, right? So your strategy that's in your mind has not been proven over a long period of time, because it's dependent on your feelings, it's dependent on your ego and your emotions. Now, this strategy is completely free of all of those things. We're simply entering based on a set of strict rules for our entries and exits. Now, we have our rules for entries, which is the pullback, right? Waiting for the pullback, waiting for the confirmation of our indicators. And then our rules for exit is the stop loss and take profit. So every single time that we enter the market, we're going to do it the same way. We're not going to change anything around. Whether this trade hits stop loss or take profit, we're going to be waiting for this trade to hit, and then we're going to be looking to enter the next one. Now, the markets are going to be a little bit slower because it is the weekend, but that's totally fine. It doesn't matter. There's still volatility in the markets for you to get in and out of your trades. So, it's one of the beauties of trading Bitcoin. You can trade literally at any time of the week or the day or whatever. We're still at about $113 in profit. And again, we're trading on Abbado.com, Abbado Markets. The link is in my link tree. Go and get your account set up. They've got demo. They've got everything that you would need to be a, consistent trader. They've got all the indicators that you would need, all the indicators that I recommend. You don't need, TradingView and other, websites or anything like that. Everything that you need is available right here. All you need is JSTStream.com. You need the range bars open and then these two different indicators. That's all you need, and then you're good to go. All right. We're going to be patient and wait to see where this trade closes. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them. Again, I go live at 9 a.m. Eastern every single day, doing these live trades, sharing the strategy, sharing the information about the system. You still get confused on when to hit buy and when to hit sell. All right? Any good trades on the day? This is the first trade of the day so far, Danny. All right, okay, Nanaba, listen. Very, very simple way to understand this is when the super trend is green, I'm looking for buy trades right off the bat. When the super trend is red, I'm looking for sell trades right off the bat, okay? So when the super trend is green, then I'm waiting for the PSAR. I look at the PSAR as well. If that is pointing to the same direction as well, right? So right now, you see the PSAR dots are below the candles, right? So the PSAR dot is pointing upwards. It's pointing in the uptrend direction. The super trend is green, also pointing in the uptrend direction, correct? Can you see those two things? That the super trend and PSAR are both pointing in the uptrend direction, pointing upwards. Yes? All right, now the last thing that we look for then is we wait for a pullback on the market, right? So we want the market to come down a little bit. We want to see those red candles form. And as those red candles form, we still see that these two indicators are telling us that the market is going up. So we enter into a buy trade there, right? Because these two indicators are telling us that we are, going into the uptrend direction. So we enter. That's a tiny line. I thought it would be a little bit bigger. There you go. So right now we are looking for a buy trade. So we enter into a buy trade because we see the super trend is green. The PSAR dots are below the candles. And then we have the pullback happen. Three things that are telling us buy trade, right? Three things telling us buy trade. Now, if we look right here, right? If we go right here, we see the PSAR dots are pointing downwards, right? PSAR dots pointing downwards. The super trend is red, pointing downwards. Then what we look for is we wait for a pullback. So we wait for green. We have the red candles. Then we wait for green candles on the range bars. We enter on the green candles and we enter a sell position here, right? So let's say we have a pullback somewhere right here. We would enter a sell position here, wanting the market to come down. All right? Does that make sense? So when the super trend is green, we're automatically looking for buy positions. We're looking to press the buy button. And when the super trend is red, we're automatically looking to press the sell button. Obviously waiting for the other confirmations as well. Okay, does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. Awesome, awesome. So another entry, for example, if you missed the entry when I entered, you could have also entered right here where the pullback happened. Again, we had the market pull down quite heavily right there. That would have been another entry for this trade. But I was already in the trade, so I'm just waiting. But because we had that pullback, because we saw these red candles right here, right? We saw these red candles right here. And we had both of these indicators still telling us an uptrend. On that pullback right here, we could have entered into that buy trade as well. So for example, if you missed this entry right here where I got in, you could have waited for another pullback and entered on that one as well. So there's always entries in the market. So if you miss one, it's fine. You can wait for the next one. There's always going to be another pullback, another reversal. There's always going to be another move in the market. Again, if you guys have not watched the videos on JSTStream.com, definitely go and watch them, especially the ones like how to use the range bars for pullbacks and reversals. They're going to go over every single thing, and they're going to really help you out with your trades. All right, so start watching those videos. They're really, really beneficial. Again, everything that you guys see on my stream is completely free. All you got to do is go to the link tree and you'll find JSTStream.com. That's where you find the range bars, all of the how-to videos, the trading knowledge, everything that you guys need to know to get started trading. The second link will take you to Abbado.com, Abbado Markets. That's the trading platform that we use. That's the one that I recommend. Low spreads, no commissions, no swaps. They give you 5% bonus on your deposit as well. Welcome, Canna, to the live stream as well. All right, so we're in this buy trade. We're still waiting to see where it hits, whether it hits our take profit or our stop loss. We're going to be patient and wait to see where it goes. And we got very close to my take profit right there, but we're going to be waiting. All right, so when we have our our entries understood, that we're waiting for the range bars, we're waiting for the super trend and PSAR. The next most important thing is our risk management, which involves our lot size. So the lot size, when you're doing a trade, that's the size of your trade, the size of your position when you are doing a trade. So for example, on my account, I'm doing 4 lot sizes. So that means that when I set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points either direction, my trade is worth about $400. All right, so that means that if my trade hits stop loss, it's negative $400. If my trade hits take profit, it's worth $400 in profit. So that's what I do every single time. Stop loss and take profit 100 points. I limit my lot size to 4 lots because I'm doing less than half of a percent of total risk. So the maximum that I recommend you guys do is 1% risk of your total balance, right? So let's say you have $100 in your account, 0.01, which is the smallest lot size that you can do, is what I recommend you guys do. If you have $1,000 in your account, you could do 0.1 lot size. If you've got, $10,000 in your account, you could do 1 lot size, etc., etc. So since I've got $91,000 in my account, I could do up to 9 lots, but I want to, keep my risk very low. So I do 4 lot size in my trades. All right. Now, the lot size is very, very important. You always got to make sure you limit your lot size. When you guys are starting, make sure that you use the smallest lot size possible, 0.01. That way you're able to protect your balance, you're able to protect your money, you're able to practice using the strategy, setting your stop loss and take profit. You're able to practice the core fundamentals of the strategy without risking too much, right? What makes it different when the profit is negative 97 or 97 without the minus? Both are considered profit, no loss. Where are you looking for that? Where are you looking? Oh, you mean like right here, right? It says with stop loss, your trade will be $400. This is what you mean, right? I think this is what you're talking about. What it says over here. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. I don't know if you can see my screen. Under profit. So this negative 97 or 97 without the minus. No, so if it says negative, that means you're in a loss, right? So right now it says $24, so that means I'm in yeah, so exactly. So right here it says $24, which means I'm in profit $24. But if it goes negative, that means that I'm in a loss in my trade. Right? So that means that I'm losing that trade. I'm in negative profit. So I'm in loss. Right? So let's see if this trade dips down. If it dips down, you might see that. I can go to XRP and show you. Look, so if I enter this trade right here, right? It's going to say negative 21 cents, right? Negative 21 cents. So that means I'm in loss right now by 13, 14 cents, 17 cents. This is negative 17 cents. I'm losing that money. And right here, I'm in profit $103 because there's no negative symbol. That means it's profit, right? So that's how it works when you're trading. It's not going to say plus all the time. It's just going to say, just going to say the number. So this means now both of my trades are in profit because there's no negative symbol right there. So both of my trades are in profit right here. All right. So yeah, so exactly. That's that's how you see what your profit or loss is. Yeah. So for example, like when you close a trade, let's say you close a trade and it goes into loss, you're going to see this like negative 546. And then when it goes into profit, you're going to see this like, it's not going to say plus, but it's just going to say 532 or whatever, right? So it's just going to say the number there. It's not going to say the negative or anything like that. All right. All right, let's wait to see where this trade closes. It's going a little bit slow on Bitcoin today, but that's totally fine. Let's wait to see where that close happens. If you guys have any questions, again, let me know. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Also, Nanaba demo account, all the functions of the platform are going to be the same on the demo versus the real account. So for example, like setting your stop loss and take profit, all of the functions are going to be the exact same. So you can, like, once you practice, using the demo account, then you can just go to the live account and do the same thing, and it's going to work the same way. All right, so nothing changes when you're using a demo account versus a live account. I thought Bitcoin was going to hit 100K. I mean, it might still, I knew that on the weekends, it always happens that on the weekends there's a huge sell-off because everyone wants to cash out for the weekends and stuff, right? So it usually happens like this, and then people buy back during the week start. So probably you're gonna see it early in the week. We might hit 100K probably, but let's see. That's not financial advice or analysis or anything like that. It's just a guess. So don't long Bitcoin and say, bullpen, you told me it's going to hit 100K on Monday. I'm not telling you nothing. But we did get so close. 99.5, I think, is what we got to. Sorry, I was just biting some cake. 99.6 is what we got to. Crazy. That's actually insane. $400 off of 100K. This is crazy. All of those limit sells and everything, they all triggered at that point. All the limit orders. All right, do you guys have any other questions about the strategy itself, about what we're looking at when we enter our trades? Again, if you guys go to JSTStream.com and start watching these videos, they're going to explain everything to you. They've got pages and pages of these videos. If you even go to their YouTube channel, like you click this button right here, it's going to open their YouTube channel that has a ton of amazing videos, right? So everything from like how to, like literally everything, how we make $5,000 a day with this free strategy, live trading examples, like literally everything, how to set up your indicators, everything that you need to know to get set up is going to be found on their website. Even like they have trading signals and stuff as well, like insane content that they have on their website that you guys definitely should be taking advantage of is on JSTStream.com. Go to the link in my bio. It's pinned on all the chats, so you guys can go and watch that. Go and get set up on those websites right away. Again, everything is available for completely free, so I don't know why you wouldn't take advantage of it. We're going to be waiting for this trade to close. It's taking a while, but that's just how Bitcoin is on the weekends. It looks like XRP is moving quite well, though. It's moving quite strongly. Let's see if we can have the parabolic SAR flip, and maybe we'll try and get some XRP trades going It looks like we might flip the PSAR right there on the 5-minute. Let's see what's going on the 1 minute. 1 minute strong as well. Let's see if we can get a pullback, and maybe we'll enter into a buy trade on XRP if we get a pullback on the market there. 40,000 is the lot size for XRP. Starting to see a little bit of that pullback happen right there. Let's wait for that pullback to happen a little bit more. Let's wait for it to continue down before we look to enter a trade. It's like a baby pullback right now. All right, again, the strategy remains the same no matter what market you're looking at. It still follows the same rules. So waiting for the pullbacks, looking at the confirmations from the indicator. So because the super trend and the PSA are both pointing in the uptrend direction, that's why I'm looking for a buy trade. All right, so that's the reason why I'm looking for a buy trade. We had that one candle form right there. Let's enter into that trade. I'm going to set my stop loss 15654, I think. Yep. And 15854. Boom. All right, so my stop loss and take profit are set now on XRP. Again, we entered a buy trade because both indicators were pointing to the uptrend direction. We had the pullback, little small pullback, but we had the pullback nonetheless. So we entered into that trade. Let's see where that close happens. Bitcoin is a little bit slow right now. So let's get some trades going for you guys. I know you like to see me enter some trades. So let's get that going for you guys. We are at $140 in profit on Bitcoin. And we are at, what's it called? At $164 in loss on XRP. Also, another cool thing that you guys can do is you guys can do this on Abbado, where you can have two charts open at the same time. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool as well. So we can be looking at both at the same time and see what's going on. When looking at the range bars, when do you consider it a pullback versus a reversal? So that's one thing that we look at, you know, the indicators to help us with, right? So if the pullback is so strong and you see a bunch of red candles forming, and then you also see the PSAR flipper or the super trend flip as well, then that's a reversal, right? But you don't always know if it's a reversal or a pullback until it actually happens, right? So that's why you use these different indicators for confirmations. That's why you use these other indicators to help you out with figuring out which direction it's going to go. Whether it's going to be a pullback or a reversal is by using these other tools. So, for example, if the super trend and PSA are both telling us an uptrend is still happening, and then we see, you know, the market go into the opposite direction a bit, then high chances that it's a pullback and not a reversal. But if it's dumping down and, you know, one indicator is starting to tell us a downtrend, the other one is still telling us an uptrend, then most likely it's the beginning of a reversal, and it's just a matter of time before the other indicator flips as well. So right here, for example, we had the, you know, the super trend went red. The PSAR was red as well, but then the super trend went green over here. That would have been a, you know, a possible pullback or reversal, but we wouldn't have been looking to enter that because the other indicator was not confirming that, right? So we would have been waiting for both to tell us the same thing, which they did right here actually. And going from that, this move right here to right there, that was the reversal, which was confirmed by the flipping of the PSAR. All right, so we don't always know whether it's a pullback or a reversal right off the bat, but what we do look for is we look at these other indicators to help us make that distinction. All right, again, if you watch the video on how to trade using the range bars looking for pullbacks and reversals, it's going to explain it much better than I do because it's from the people that literally made it. So who better to, explain it than the people who made the system? All right, we're back to $204 in profit on Bitcoin. We're starting to close the gap on our loss on XRP as well. Could have been a little bit more patient with the pullback on XRP, but that's totally fine. We're in that trade now. We have our stop loss and take profit set, so we're going to be waiting to see where it goes. We're in profit, $108 on XRP as well, $204 on Bitcoin. Both indicators still telling us an uptrend. Let's wait and see where this trade close happens, where both of them close. If you did wait for the stronger pullback on XRP, you would have probably hit your take profit already, or very close to hitting your take profit already, which would be pretty nice. But I entered a little bit early, but that's totally fine. We are still in profit on both trades. Again, all I did was entered on the pullback, confirmed it with both indicators, the direction that the market was going to go in, and we are looking good for both of these trades. $263 on Bitcoin, $196 on XRP. I trade live every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys tune in every single day. Don't I'm here, I'm trading, I'm helping you guys out, I'm sharing the strategy, answering all of your questions. Take advantage of it. Come join in, learn, ask your questions, and get started right away. Start trading, start practicing using the system, and yeah, that's all I can recommend you guys. All right, we're about halfway to our take profits on both trades. Let's see if it can close sometime soon. If it does, that would be great. If not, I might call it a night and give you guys the update after these trades close. But do you guys have any other questions while you guys are here? 352 on XRP. Ooh, it got close. It got close to our take profit right there. But Bitcoin's dipping down. That's probably why that's happening. But let's see what is going to happen here. Bitcoin looks like it's dipping quite low here, but still looking all right. Both indicators are still telling us uptrend. Huge short on Bitcoin right there. 364, 344. Is it going to hit? So very close. We're about 20 pips, 14 pips away. Boom, right there, guys. Our XRP trade just hit our take profit. We are at $412 for today. Let's see if our Bitcoin trade hits our stop loss. Let's see if it pulls back here. But we are at $412 for today. Again, all that I did was I entered on the pullback on that XRP trade, and we were able to hit our take profit. The trade took about 7 minutes, but we took $412 in profit. Easy dubs right there. Let's wait to see. The trade did not hit my stop loss yet. It got very close, but it did not hit my stop loss. So let's see where the trade goes. It could hit, but both indicators are still telling us an uptrend. This might be the point right here. Boom, right there. The trade did hit stop loss. Let's see where we're at for today. We are at Just at break even for today, but that's totally fine. Let's see if I do more trades later on, but I think I'm going to call it a night here. It's getting quite late. Thank you all so much for joining. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me, and I'll be happy to answer. Make sure you guys go to the YouTube. You'll find all of the previous webinars posted on the YouTube. Make sure you guys watch those. Go to JSTStream.com. Get your account set up right away. Start watching those videos on JSTStream.com. They're going to help you a lot. Start testing out the strategies. Start testing out the range bars. Understand what you're looking at. And you'll see how beneficial they really are. Go to Abbado.com, Abbado Markets. Get your account set up there as well. Start practicing with a demo if you need to. Fund your account. I'd say anything from like 100 to 500 would be good to start, but 500 to $1,000 is like where to see any reasonable returns is like you need 500 to $1,000 at least, so you're not trading in like dollars, right? You're trading in a little bit more than single dollars with like a $500 to $1,000 account. All right, go and get your account set up. I'm live every single day. I'll see you guys all back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. for some more trades, going over the strategy, answering all of your questions. Once again, thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.